Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to You Stay Classy, San Marino. Now, we are near the end of the second Serie A season, all the S's, and it's not been as successful as I had kind of hoped. We're not doing badly by any means, but we're not improved in the way that I thought we would be. So let's have a look at our fixtures. So last time we saw each other, it was AC Milan and Inter Milan. Since then, we've won 3 games. I thought we would win most of those games. We lost against Udinese, the team that I earmarked that we would lose to probably. We also beat Napoli, a team that I thought we would lose to. We lost against teams like Frosinone, Cagliari, Juve Stabia and Padova, both of whom Padova were bottom, Juve Stabia were 1 point above them. When we lost 1-0 to both those two teams. Both of those teams, at least the Padova game, was a 94th minute loss. I think the Juve Stabia game was also a late, 90 plus 1. I have a feeling that the Cagliari game was also like that. Oh no, 50, okay, no, maybe not. Anyway, so it's been poor, not at all ideal. We've had the run of form that we had at the beginning of last season. We had it in the middle of the season here, but then we have managed to turn things around. Cremonese beaten 2-1, Fiorentina we drew 1-1, and then we beat Hellas Verona 4-0. So now we're left with the final 2 games of the season against Regina and Genoa, with the opportunity to push up into potentially as high as 8th, which would be an improvement on last season. Obviously 10th would be a slight regression, but I mean, it's, it is what it is. So yeah, we're going to play Regina, who are right behind us, and then who was the other team? Genoa, who are slightly above us. So we have the opportunity to sort of push back against all these teams who are around us. Now, yeah, things haven't been going brilliantly, but I think at the moment we're in pretty much as rude health as we can be. I have 2 strikers on the bench now. Knight is fit again. Maybe he should go in instead of Evangelesti. Let's leave him there, and let's go. So let's not change up the team too much to just 1-4-0. What have we got here? Bush about to make his 50th appearance for the club. That's nice to see. It's a concern that we had such a poor run of form, but mostly it was not scoring goals. Obviously, the Udinese game we had no chance. But yeah, we stopped scoring goals for quite a long period, or enough goals anyway. We were profligating a lot of those games, and you might see some more evidence of that in these 2 games. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell which San Marino will turn up at the moment. But we're better than... Oh, good effort from Zmiani early on. We're better off than we were last time. We have a equal goal difference, which is... I think I actually said that would be fun to have. That would be the next sort of progressive step. Would be to try and get towards positive goal differences. So we have done that. We clearly need to improve in terms of goal scoring and defence, but we're doing okay. Mayhoff, the centre back that I bought, the Bulgarian guy, not been as successful as I'd hoped. We've still struggled for this right-hand side midfield slot. Oh, it's got to be a penalty. Surely that's got to be a penalty. Rubbish. And we have corner. Sagredo back to nice Gino. Ball comes in again. Salinas clears. Just taking a cheeky drink. Johansson. Oh, it's an own goal. Sagredo, despite being our best centre-back, scores a lot of own goals, gets a lot of red cards, and gives away a lot of penalties. That's very unfortunate. Nothing has happened in this game. Except for that one. No, Yilmaz is going to get sent off. No, he's not. MJ1. Oh my god. Julian Wilkins. Terrible. Terrible. We really need to step things up next season. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but we need to improve in a lot of areas. Our defence is so poor. I think we might just need to go through that again and sort out the midfield. I feel like the attackers could be okay. I mean, clearly they're struggling. Fuck's sake. Villamar's not playing well. Bush also not playing well. Evangelisti not playing well. So all 4 of our defenders are not playing brilliantly. Everyone else playing mostly okay. So I think that kind of points to where the problem is. Bush to nice Gino. Bush into Silvera. His shot deflected wide. He's scored 2 goals in the last 2 games. So they're his only 2 goals of the season, which, I mean, again, proves that our midfield is not contributing as much as we would like it to. Nice Gino also scored his first goal of the season against Verona. So, I mean, yeah, just not good enough really. All over the shop. We're obviously good enough to stay up each year. I feel like we don't have to worry too much about that anymore. But in terms of pushing up to the next level and trying to challenge for European spots and things like that, we've certainly got the squad to do it. Like in a one-off game, we seem to be okay against most of the teams in the division. But over the course of the season, we're certainly not there yet. Sivertson, good save from Blaiota. Good ball in, but Lanzi clears. Nice Gino to Silvera. Yilmaz, Silvera again. Way wide. Here it comes in. Nice Gino. Sagredo makes up for his own goal earlier on. We've got 1 goal back. Would be nice to get back up into that top 10 again for a second season. I don't like the visuals of going backwards, although I think that did happen to us. I mean, obviously that happened to us when we were the Lviv coach. Lviv actually won the league again this year. That was fun to see. Leicester are still in with a chance of winning the Premier League. Oh God. Okay. You notice Bailey's playing. I think I mentioned him. His signing around January. The Trinidadian goalkeeper Larson finishes. Beautiful finish. Nicely done, sir. And we are 2-2. Much better. Right, Gino's coming off. We'll leave those 2 strikers on the pitch because they're doing okay. 2 goals in 2 minutes. We're back in it. Oh, that means that we're back in 10th, right? In fact, up to 9th. We're growing because Genoa haven't played yet. Can we have a third? We could have a third. Zimiani. Yilmaz wins it back, but no, Lanzi gets it. Salerno. Barbiero. They're playing it down the right. We're not really doing very much to get in, interrupting them. Cristiani's shot, but Bailey saves. He's not actually had a clean sheet since he... Oh, no, he did, because we won 4-0 in the last one. one clean sheet in 5 or 6 games I think he's played. Anyway, Silvera out to Sivertson. Can Sivertson get the ball in? He can. Larson, terrible touch. And Blaiota collects. Johansson, come on, mate. Fuck it up. Just let us have a win here, please. Sagredo, interception. Lovely stuff. Salerno, all the way back to Blaiota. His big ball forward. Yilmaz intercepts. Groenendijk with the ball. Groenendijk to Silvera. Silvera slips in. Larson. Straight at the goalkeeper. Really not convinced by Larson. He scored a couple in the last few games, but all of them. I mean, Sabo as well. He's not been good enough this year. Zimiani, maybe without all the kind of being upset and wanting to leave all the time, maybe he'd have been better. Caballero also hasn't been quite as good this year, but he's had a lot of yellow cards. Sivertson, go on, get yourself across in there. Zimiani scores. It's 3-2. What a way to win it. Oh, what a ball that was in from Sivertson. And it's 3-2. We're up to 9th, and we're actually potentially going to stay in 9th. We're still on for 8th if we can beat Genoa in our next game. It will be a straight shootout for 9th at the very least. We'll obviously still have to play. We'll still have to see how who was it above us? Cagliari do. Larson. Tackled in midfield. Get rid of it a bit quicker than that, boy. I've also not been pleased with Evangelisti, or Evangelisti, or whatever however you say his name. Overpromised, underdelivered. Not a stellar signing, and not a bad signing. Good players, a lot of these guys, but just not playing well when they're on the pitch. Salinas, ball comes in, Yilmaz closes down, Sagredo heads clear. Sagredo's probably been the only 100% good signing. Groenendijk, can he cross? Can we have a fifth? Or even a fourth? Groenendijk again, Yilmaz, Bush. Can he cross? No, Barbiero tackles, and now Bush has a throw-in. Only 2 minutes left of normal time. Well, of time. Bush to Zimiani. Can he cross? He does cross, but not towards anybody. It was just sort of wafted into the box. Johansson. Oh, Mayhoff makes a good tackle there. Finally. Cosenza, great save from Bailey. Half a minute left. Fratus heads wide. Regina, you're surely going to lose out to a stellar second half display. Sagredo to Sivertsen, and we've won. Sagredo was a rock. Brilliant win. Good turnaround considering how poor we were in the first half. And yeah, okay, that's one way to do it. We're now actually in positive goal difference, which is very fun. And we've only, look, Udinese have 102 points this season. That's incredible. That must be a record, right? That must be nearly a record. In Serie A as well. I think they've only lost once. Brescia have been relegated. Paulo Rice. Let's see where. So yeah, they've drawn 3, lost 1. That's ridiculously good. Inter have lost 7. We've lost how many? 15. Oh well. And now we got the last game of the season against Genoa. Genoa still have to play, and they've won. So actually we're back down in 10th. We now have a straight shootout for 9th position, plus we also have the potential to sneak into 8th if Cagliari drop points in their final game of the season. In fact, they could even just draw, and if we won with enough goals, I think we would overtake them. But okay, Titani doing well, ending the season strongly despite a horrible wobble in the middle there. But yeah, it's clear that we need a really I think Bush, even though I need to have a look at Bush again. Let's just see what happened in the Eastbourne Borough were champions, and it looks like Leicester are going to win the Premier League for a second season in a row. Nice. Swindon up in 7th. West Brom have qualified for the Europa League. Of course. The natural way of things. And it looks, disappointingly, like Oxford might survive. In fact, they will survive. They can't go down. Damn. There was a point when Oxford and Bristol City were potentially going to go down. Bristol City might still go down. Shame that Oxford are still up there, but whatever. Dagenham and Redbridge up in 14th. Lovely to see. York up in 12th. Even lovelier. Forest Green have qualified for Europe. I don't know how. Maybe they won the FA Cup or something. We'll have to have a look. I haven't gone through and updated my file yet. I'll do that in a minute. After this video, of course. Udinese won the league and cup, which is good for them. Bit of a shame overall, but good for them. It would be nice to see Leicester retaining the title. Right. We need to also worry because I did give away Sagredo for 4 million on a co-ownership deal, so we should be able to get 1 more year out of that without having to pay for anything. But then after that, we may have to pay money to get our player back, or at least outbid. I think it was someone pretty rubbish as well, so we might be able to do that. But yeah, no, I'd like to get Sagredo in full time again. He is still technically full time with us, but whatever. So I think if we had Sagredo, oh man, it's so hard working out exactly where it is we need to, and then finding the players, because we can't just pull in youth players from Brazil like I would normally do, because there's only 2 non-EU based players per season you can sign, I think, or the exact way the law is worded I'm not 100% sure on, but yeah, I'm hoping that yes, it does mean that we have to sort of rely on free transfers from throughout Europe basically, which does sort of limit our chances a bit. It's not impossible, and it just means it'll take time. Look, we're actually up there in form somehow. Okay, come on then, game, please. Making enemies with other managers. I want to make enemies with managers. Vidor Eriksson, lovely. Kremen have been relegated. That's a shame. Lviv. Oh, they were going to move to a new stadium, but oh no, they've got no planning permission. But they are getting youth and training facility upgrades. That's good. We're going to move to try and increase our stadium size again this season. I'm going to speak to the boys about it. Looks like Navarra coming up to Serie A again, like they were last season. I do not need another goalkeeper, thank you. Who the hell is this guy? Why is everyone so raving about him? He's 14. And they think he's going to be an okay Serie A goalkeeper. Well, I'm not going to buy him then, am I? We're up there on our... Yeah, see, this is good for our stadium. So now that we've had the upgrade, before we had the upgrade, we only got about 80% of the stadium filled. Now we have the new seats involved. For some reason that means more fans are coming in, and we're now at 98% again, which is very good, because that means that the board will likely sanction an expansion. And the bigger the stadium, the more money we make from gate receipts and things like that, which will just help the club generally. Let's keep an eye on the Premier League results if they do show up there. No. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll see it here. Yep, the Foxes have completed a treble. What did they win? History, competitions. So they won the Premier League, they won the FA Cup, and they won the League Cup. Nice lead done. Leicester City I'm being linked with relegated Premier League teams. Swindon have sacked their manager at the Vukotic Arena. Nice. Leicester City with another championship. That puts them on 4. It's weird because this is Football Manager 12, so this is obviously not taking into account the real life win of Leicester, and so it's interesting that they've become good anyway. I quite enjoy that. Let's just do this. Let's actually bring on Sivertsen. Seemed to be playing quite well in that last couple of games, and Larsson and Zimiani will get one more chance to play together. We will bring on Caballero to try and extend his goal scoring form if we need to. But yeah, so my point being with Leicester that it's interesting that the game has sort of earmarked them out to become a big team. Despite there not really being any historical backing for that. Good luck out there. Passionate. It's a shame we're still having to use the passionate team talks. Oh, you know what I was going to do is I was going to change the centre backs around. Ah, damn it. Okay. Knight is on thin ice already. The reason he wasn't in the team before was because he had been out for accumulating too many yellow cards. Within 1 minute of his return to the side, he's been booked. He's a bloody legend. Peterson, Mazzola, Elegord. So yeah, this is as we said, straight shootout. We also need to keep an eye on Cagliari's result. Sivertsen clears up towards Larsson. Larsson plays the ball towards Zimiani but doesn't quite get there. Lopez. Cagliari are playing Napoli, so there's every chance that Napoli could win that game because they are a good side, and they need to win to stay ahead of Juventus in the chase for Champions League football. Zimiani, it's off the crossbar. And the goalkeeper right on the edge of the box somehow manages to pick up the ball as it bounces off the crossbar back to him. That's a shame. So a win for us probably will, or in fact a win in this game will probably put that team up in 8th. So we need to try and push for that. Mr. Knight. Oh, it nearly went in. Who was that? Who's number 36? That's Larson, isn't it? Larson just had to poke his toe out. Bush. Oh yeah, didn't look at Bush either. I said I was going to. Diak. What a strange name. I want to check out the progression of Bush because he's supposed to get real good, but and I mean I know he's only 19 or whatever. Oh, it's tough working out how long to keep the boy in the team. Jimenez cleared, but Al Sultan. Oh, Bailey saves. Oh, come on, that's pathetic. Great. Zimiani running. Zimiani tackled by Modica, but we get the ball back. Knight up to Zimiani again. Sivertson. A lot of flawed players. Nice Gino. I was going to say the flawed player comment was because our best, our good strikers, but they can't pass, or none of them are complete players. Larson, can he cross? No, that's what I mean. Knight plays it forward, but Lopez clears. Villamos to Silveira. That's got to be a penalty. And apparently not. That's the second game in a row where we've had what looks like a clear-cut penalty. Clear-cut. God's sake. Right, Knight throws to Larson. Back to Knight. To Silveira. Larson. Tackled. Ellegord now. Diak. Get a proper name. Bush. Huge ball up towards Larson. Doesn't get anywhere near it. Al Sultan to Mazzola. It's going to be out for a corner. Peterson, but Sivertson clears front post. Out to Macchioni. Lopez, Al Sultan. Oh, Diak, Lopez. Cleared by Knight. Good tackle. It's pretty even. Both teams have had the chances. Knight tackles again, and it's a corner. Cagliari are losing. Oh, Silveira, great tackle. Yeah, Cagliari are losing to Napoli. Zimiani, he puts the ball in, but it was deflected away by number 4. Ellegord. Nice Gino's corner. It comes in. Villamos. 2 players on it. Oh, man. And from underneath the crossbar, they head it away for another corner. Nice Gino. Again, towards Villamos, but it's headed clear. We have a throw-in. Last 5 minutes of the first half. And, of course, we don't even get to see our throw-in. In fact, it's theirs that we see. Oh, no, Ellegord. It's cleared. Larson now with the chance to break right at the end of the half. Larson to Nice Gino. Nice Gino gets round his man, puts the ball in. Larson's there. Oh, it's Clenetley. I remember him. Must have recorded a video against him before. Yilmaz, Nice Gino. Larson picks it up. Silveira shoots. It's a corner again. There's been a lot of chances in this first half. Well, actually, no, there hasn't. And headed into the hands of the goalkeeper, the Welsh goalkeeper, Clenetley. We're playing well. Should we calmly say? Calmly. And I think at 55 minutes we'll take Larson off and bring on Caballero. Looks like we might be forced into a substitution. In fact, go on Zimiani. Oh, come on, mate. Football brain, hey? 47 minutes. We're just going to take him straight off because he's already down to... Right. Berrier. I nearly bought that Berrier striker. Nice Gino, back to Bailey. Oof. Yeah, I nearly bought their striker for something like 5 million, not Dayak. Berrier, wherever he is, wherever they're playing him. Playing him out on left wing for some reason. Jimenez to Modica. Oh, Modica. a limited side, but we don't need to be that limited. Come on, just get some goals for me, please. Bush to Zimiani to Nice Gino. Nice Gino sidesteps his man, slips it to Silvera, who hits the post. Oh, man. Mazzola running forward, plays it to Deac. That must have been offside, but brilliant slide tackle from our boys. Bailey has it now, 60 minutes, and they're again coming forward. What the hell? This is fucking pathetic. Groenendijk, on he comes. The only other substitution we ever make. Come on now. Groenendijk, on you come. Bailey, big ball up forwards. Caballero doesn't win it, as per. Knight loses out, as per. Diak, stupid name, as per. Groenendijk, though, getting on it and just standing still. What are you fucking doing? What is that? Seriously. Groenendijk fouls now. Good on. Fucking bellend. Al Sultan to Macchioni. Diak's going to score now. Great tackle from Bush. Terrible clearance though. Bailey saves. Berrier. Elegord. Mazzola. Jimenez shoots over. This is really poor. Oh, this is really poor. Not even trying. Come on. Alright, well, we have to go for it, so let's just go for it for the whole rest of this game. Bush, Peterson in towards Knight. Knight clears, but all of our players just... maybe there's a motivation thing because we've got nothing to fight for. Villemars back to Bailey, up to Bush, to Groenendijk. Groenendijk with it now. Zmiani. Can he cross? He does, but not as... just about get there. Sagredo. Come on, we need to pump it forward. Pump it forward. Caballero, go. Keep going. Stop. Why stop? Knight gets it again. Plays it up forwards, but they head it down to Lachnethley. Al Sultan to Berrier. Good save from Bailey. Can we go quickly? Thank you. Bush. Back to Sagredo. What are you doing? Groenendijk to Zimiani. Zimiani to Silvera. A terrible ball. We still hold on to it though. Knight to Yilmaz. Yilmaz to Silvera. We lose out straight away as soon as we play it forward. Diak now with the ball. Great ball forward. Played onside by Knight. Terrible shot though. Silvera with the corner. Villemars. Cagliari are doing everything that they can to give us this spot, and we are just throwing the whole thing away. Come on. Another corner. Silvera. Villemars. Again. Just don't head it over the bar. Seriously. And now another free kick for them. Berrier puts it in. Jimenez. Oh my goodness, how did he not score that? Now then, Knight. Huge ball forward. Caballero heads... pathetic. Jimenez. Man, the shooting in this game has been absolutely awful. Good save. Drinking coffee at the same time as this because it's just as pathetic. Coffee makes it feel better. Jimenez out to Berrier. Villemars clears. Rubbish. 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 Absolute rubbish. Juve Stabia went down despite beating AC Milan. This is the guy that I was talking about, Beria. Can maybe still sign him. They think that Sabo's the best one, but he's been fucking terrible this year. I think we'll sell Larson. I'm so annoyed about that. I'm not even going to go to the thing. So we finished in 10th. That's one place down from last year. It was, I think we actually had the same amount of... We've actually got one more point than we did last year, so that's good. For such a long time we were up here. We could have gotten to... Anyway, I'll see you at the beginning of next season. We'll have some big changes, hopefully. And we'll push on again. See you later, guys. Bye.